Yo, yo, RX back with another stream. This time it is Tuesday night, which means we begin our week of streaming with the Contender Series Afterparty, and of course we are also celebrating a new week of fights. This time it's UFC Vancouver, so that will be we'll talk about that as well. And we got plenty of other shit to talk about tonight also, so I'm excited. There's some really good shit to talk about. Contender Series, UFC Vancouver, fight news, which obviously I put out a short yesterday talking about the fight news, but there's even more that dropped after the fact and even today, so we got a lot to fucking talk about. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun Tuesday night, fun way to start off the week. And yes, we are back on StreamYard, as you can see. Hallelujah. 20 hours for this month. Thank God. But yeah, it's we're back. It's gonna be a fun one. Gonna be a fun one tonight. And we're gonna chill, have a good time, talk about some shit, and call it a night there. So pretty basic, pretty fun. Like, you don't really need much else to. I don't really have much else to say. It's truly that simple. So, yeah, it's, yeah. So, that being said, I'm, like I always say, I'm not expecting many views tonight for obvious reasons. Hope everyone's having a good time, doing whatever they're doing. But we're gonna have a good time doing what we're doing, and that is chilling over here, talking about some shit. And, yeah. So, not really much else to say there, and yeah, I think that's about that. So, took a nice day off yesterday. It was a good day. Of course, as always, I wanted to stream, but I said, it's smarter not to give it a day, relax, and then get back on the grind. That's what I did, and that's why we're here tonight, rejuvenated. That's not a word, is it? And ready to have another great week of stream. So let's get this up, shall we? StreamYard, I missed your basic working functions. Restream's good because it lets me stream. God, this StreamYard so much better. But what was also good is some Contender Series tonight, the final episode of the season. As she lost my stream his cat person on his couch. Yep, that sounds about right, Matt. So Matt, yeah, that sounds about right. I would expect nothing else, and yeah, hope Smokey's having a good time over everything good over there. Yeah, sounds about right. Smokey is fucking insane. That's why I love him. But yeah, that Contender Series is good tonight. Very good Contender Series. Good way to start off the week. Sad way to end a season of Contender Series, because you never want to see a season of Contender Series end, but sometimes you got no choice, and yeah, it was fun. It was a very fun episode. Some highs, some lows, mainly highs, thankfully, and yeah, it was fun. So yeah, not really much else to say. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I'd be more than down to talk about it. So, shall we do that? I think we shall. That was the original plan, and I don't see why to stray away from it. So, let's do just that. So, yeah, not really a lot to say about just getting into the recap of the whole thing. So, let's get into the recap of the whole thing, shall we? Beginning with a 6-fight card, which was cool, and we began the 6-fight card with a fight at middleweight that gave us our first finish of the night, our first contract of the night, and maybe our craziest finish, one of the craziest finishes of the night, at least submission one. I think was this the only submission one? Yeah, the only submission win of the night. It was a good one. As we had to begin the episode, Wes Schultz versus Mario Minjaj? I think is that you would say. Yeah, this was cool. Nice, easy win for Wes. Dominant, under 2 minutes. He went at him, he dropped him early, and then he, fucking got on his back, locked up a Suliev stretch, which is not the most common submission in the world, obviously, since you haven't heard it in years. I've not heard a Suliev stretch in fucking years since the Beat did it. And maybe someone else has done it since. I don't fucking believe so. And he got the win. Yeah, good win for Lloyd Schultz, man. Very good win. Is he a good, I'll get to the point. Is he a good fighter? Probably not. I think he's just gonna be cannon fodder in the UFC. But he did his job here. He got to finish, looked impressive, showed striking and grappling. It looked fine. He looked perfectly fine. Yeah, I wouldn't watch it, but yeah, that's whatever Smokey wants to do. I hope he's doing good. Yeah, good for Wes. He did, obviously, he was returning from last season when he fought Mansour Abdul Malik, which, you know, that's fun. And he looked fine here. Again, he did fight an Italian dude, which we know their MMA legacy is not strong. Marvin Vittori. So, yeah, not really much to say here. Again, did Wes earn the contract tonight? Yes. Is he good or gonna do anything in the UFC? More than likely, no. But you know, good on him. Good on him. Coming back, looking better. Good for him, man. I think he's just gonna be a cannon fodder in the UFC because yeah, I don't think he's that good. But you know, give him a chance. He earned it, and we'll see how he does. So good on him. Good win to start off the night. The only submission of the night, and maybe the best submission of the season. Good for Wes Schultz. Not really a whole lot left to really say there. Then we get to the second fight of the night, easily the worst fight of the night. Obviously, no one got a contract in it, so clearly something went wrong. Or for no one to get a contract, clearly something was terrible. As we had in our second fight at heavyweight, especially at heavyweight, not to get signed, Jesus Christ. Jovan Leka versus Azamat Nuftiliev, I believe. I have no fucking idea. Yeah, this fight's terrible. If you want me to be blunt about it, this fight was pretty fucking terrible. Round 1, Azamat just laid on Leka, and then round 2 and 3, Leka just dominated a gassed Azamat. That's about the long and short of it. Leka could have finished this fight at any moment over round 2 and 3, but he just didn't. Very low level, terrible fight. One of the worst fights of the season. Not very good at all. And yeah. Again, not to get a contract at a heavyweight says a lot because they are praying anyone can get signed at heavyweight because it's so terrible. But yeah. It's this was bad. One of the worst fights of the season. Easily the dark spot on this card. Azamat's can. Leka is young, so he probably will get another shot in the future. It is what it is. Not a good fight at all. But it is what it is. What else can I really say? It happened. It was a nice piss break. And yeah, definitely the dark spot on the card. Then we had the third fight of the night when the card really got going, beginning at welterweight with a very good performance here by maybe the most impressive fighter of the episode, at least skill-wise. I would say maybe the best fighter episode skill-wise, whatever terminology you'd like to use. We had in our third fight Michael Oliveira, no relations to the Charles guy, I think, versus Victor Valenzuela. Yes, I want to say Venezuela. It's not Venezuela. It's Valenzuela. Sure. Yeah, this was a pretty... Round 1 of this fight is pretty lame. Not much happened. It's kind of just a fine kickboxing match where neither dude really did a lot. I think Victor got round 1, but I can be damn sure he didn't get round 2, because that's when Oliveira really took over and just started dominating. He just kept countering him and timing his shots perfectly, beating him up, and yeah, it was good. It's very impressive by Oliveira. Dropped him 3 times before finally getting the finish. Probably a little bit of a late stoppage, but what can you do? And yeah, that's a win and a contract for Oliveira. He looked good. He looked really damn good. Yeah, I think skill-wise, he might be the best fighter of this episode. His striking is so fucking clean. Like, his hands are clean, dude. He just times shit perfectly. And yeah, he looked good. He looked really fucking good. And yeah, I was impressed. I was extremely fucking impressed. And yeah, good for him. Good contract, a winning performance, good knockout. Home to UFC, another Oliveira, a really good looking prospect, 27, pretty young. Good knockout and finish here. Welcome to the UFC. Not really much else to say. He looked good. He looked really damn good. Then in our 4th fight, Mr. C's fighter that he hyped up, and I'm not gonna say I fully understand why, but you know, yeah. As we had in our 4th fight, Marwan Renhiki versus Ananias Mulaba. I butchered probably both those names, to be honest. Freaky Rahiki. This was a good fight. The simple way I can describe this fight, it was a good fight with terrible fighters. Mulaba was just a very heavy hitter, not really much talent. He gassed out completely. He just hits really hard. Rahiki has never heard of blocking, and he's just not very good. He did get a beautiful finish in round 2, but I do look at this fight more as 2 terrible fighters having a great fight. So, again, I'm not saying Rahiki didn't deserve a contract. He earned a contract. That's no debate. But yeah, I don't think he's in too much in the UFC. I get he's young, but I just don't think he's very good. He's gonna get clipped and put out by a lot of guys. So he's not awful, but he's close to it. I think he's just gonna get gonna get demolished in the UFC by, especially at featherweight, which is a talent-rich division. If you even try to put him in there with a good striker, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. So yeah, just he did deserve a contract, and this was a great fight. But I think the talent in this fight was very low. That's kind of why it was such a good fight, really. So I don't know, good fight, but shit fighters. And then for Mulamba, Dana did say they're gonna bring him back for season 10. So if he can get a win or 2 on the regional scene, he'll get another chance. We'll see if he'll be another easy pick against. So yeah, not a whole lot else to say there. Great fight, but with shitty fighters. If you're asking me to be blunt, so I'll be blunt. Then we had in our co-main, the highlight of the night, Juan Diaz versus Quan Woon Il, or Woon Il Quan, whatever way you want to say it. Fuck if I know which one's right. I don't think he's gonna know which one's right after this knockout. This was fucking awesome. Was this fight very good? No, not really. It was fine, nothing crazy. Man, great card. Yeah. Fantastic fucking card. And we're talking highlight right here. Juan Diaz with the fucking elbow after a pretty alright fight. Juan was winning pretty clean. And clearly he was kind of just a better fighter, and eventually Juan, late in round 2, they would just do a picture perfect fucking elbow to put Juan out cold. Highlight of the fucking card. Beautiful fucking finish. Contract, no debate. Welcome to the UFC. It's going to be just like this. Exciting. Yeah. Seems like it. Yeah, we'll see what's up round 1. Yeah, great performance by Juan Diaz. Great knockout. Like, of course he is Peruvian, so you kind of gotta put that asterisk on him, because you know he's not gonna be very good in the UFC, but you know, for right now he'll be alright. But my problem with this fight is, why the fuck was why was Juan even here? He was coming off a fucking loss. Like, and I know every time I bring that up, or anyone brings that up, it's like, but he lost to a great fighter. You don't bring in the loser of a fight for contenders, you bring in the winner. If the guy Quan lost to is so fucking great, you bring him in, not the guy he beat in 42 seconds or whatever. So that's my issue with it. I think a guy coming on Contender Series off a loss is bullshit. And yeah, you yelling, Zoo for boxing on the beach, it's exciting at Contender Series. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, hopefully. Should be. But hopefully they don't bring anyone in off a fucking loss like Quan Woon. So I don't know. He lost, thankfully, and yeah, good for Juan Diaz. Good win. Great finish. One of the best knockouts of the season. Maybe, I don't know if I want to say the best knockout of the season. I have to go back and think about it. But yeah, great win. Will Quan go back to one championship? And Juan Diaz will be in the UFC, and we'll see how he does at 135. Great fucking spinning elbow knockout, making Lerone Murphy proud. Last card are better, but man, this card is up there. Yeah, most of the cards this year are very good, and I think this one was very good as well. Best one of the season, I wouldn't say that, but it was definitely like in the middle. Yeah, definitely not close. It's closer to being at the top than it is at the bottom. If that makes any fucking sense. So yeah, this was good. It was a very good week. And we did end this week on a high note, that being the main event, the final episode of the season at light heavyweight. Yeah, this second opportunity didn't go as good as a lot of others have in the past. As we had Levi Rodriguez versus Freddie Vidal. Yeah, Freddie Vidal's pretty shit. How bad was that dude he beat? Goddamn. Yeah, this was a pretty basic fight. Dana loved seeing Freddie get knocked out. Because all he tried to do was cuddle Levy on the cage, and eventually Levy started to break away and tee off on him, eventually landing vicious knees in the clinch to Vidal's face, which dropped him, ground and pound put him out, and Levy Rodriguez ended the night on a nice W and finish, season ender. Good for Levy. What's up, XO? That the only person who says that stupid nickname, or not even a nickname, that stupid fucking thing. I'm guessing you changed your username again. If not, good to see new people in chat. But I feel like I'm correct on my first guess. Yeah, good for Levy ending the season on a high. Dana loved seeing Freddie get knocked out because he's boring and shitty. And yeah, good for Levy, man. Good win. Not really much else you can say. He looked good. Got the knockout. Yeah, welcome to the UFC. Levy Rodriguez, another body at light heavyweight. We'll see if he's actually good. That I definitely have worried. That's always a good question with like these light heavyweights and middleweights, like if they're agile and good, because the Contender Series kind of puts on a kind of sugarcoats it because they kind of fight guys who are terrible. But we'll see if this dude's actually any good. So yeah, he beat Vidal. Dana was happy about that, and good one for Levy. We'll see what he can do in the UFC. Good win. Good way to end the season. What a good fucking season it was. What a great season of Contender Series, and what a high note to end on tonight. 5 good fights, 1 shit one. It was good. I enjoyed it, and the episode tonight and season overall, very good shit, and I enjoyed it. So I don't know. What else can I say? It was a great Contender Series. It's always fucking great. And this was no different. This was another great week of Contender Series. And a great final week of Contender Series. So, you got one of the best knockouts of the season. A good fight. A very good looking prospect. Some fine wins here. It was good. I really enjoyed it. And I think it was a very good cherry on top of a great season that was season 9, and yeah, I enjoyed it. To look over the season overall, I'm not gonna go super in depth. I'm probably gonna do that in a video next week. I would imagine I'll probably do a Contender Series seasonal recap, so we'll do that down the line next week, more than likely, like I said. Here we had week 1, which was not great, but it was the Susarkayev episode. Week 2, some good shit here. Jimenez, Jose Delano, Josh Hokett, we'll see if he's any good. Week 3 got us, let's see, Abdur Anakiakiayev, Mario Barbosa. Some good fighters there, some decent week, some duds, but some decent shit as well. Week 4, the banger Tommy McMillan fight that should have got Dave McCoy signed as well. Rat Garbage, the old Chaychuk brother, John Paul Luciani. That was very good. Week 5 was Carol Froyo, Larion Douglas, Vidal's first appearance again. How ass was this guy? Steven Asplund, good shit there. Then we go to the second half of the season. Week 6, we got Thomas Gant, who looks to be decent. Iwo, Hector Sosa, the feel-good story of the season. Very good shit here. Week 7 got us Javier Reyes, who looked very good. Then banger female fight, knows a robbery. Magomedov, that guy looks scary. That will be a good one. That was a good one. Not will be, that was. Week 8 gave us some good wins here. Luis Jourdain, who looked good. Pinos, who looked phenomenal. This was decent. Week 9 last week, which gave us the best fight in Contender Series history, and fuck, you make a case for fight of the year. Emmanuel Rodriguez, the GOAT. Good shit here. And then finally, what happened tonight, which looks to give us at least Michael Oliveira, and then we'll see if any of these are Juan Diaz, at least another fantastic knockout fight there. It was good. It was good. Very good season. And of course, like I said, I'll go more in depth in the video I'm gonna probably do next week. I'm thinking maybe this week, but I'm thinking more next week would make a lot more sense. Probably Tuesday next week. I'll probably do it. So yeah, and I got even an idea for something else. So yeah, this should be fun. And Contender Series Season 9 was very fucking good. So I enjoyed it. Tonight's card was good. Good way to top off the season with a bang. Some good, a little bit of bad in there tonight, and then in general the season was mainly good. A little bit of bad, but It was good, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's Contender Series. Who doesn't fucking enjoy the Contender Series? You don't like fights if you don't enjoy the Contender Series. It's truly that fucking simple. And yeah, I loved it. Great season. Of course, I'll do a recap to this week and the season. The week 10 recap tomorrow. Actual season recap probably next Tuesday. So it was great. I enjoyed it. Loved the Contender Series. And what else can you say? There you go. Contender Series in the books. Had a good. I loved it. Enjoyed it. What else can you say? Now to look at the second half of the title. Obviously, we did this on Sunday night, but we could do it again here real quick. Not gonna go super in depth here, but we can still look what the other half of the title is for this stream. UFC Vancouver Fight Week. Where's 2 join 20 need them? Yeah, we talked about this card on Sunday night. It looks to be a very good card, and I enjoyed it. I think I enjoy it on paper. I think it looks like a very good card, and in execution, we will always have to wait and see. That's always unpredictable to an extent. But I think this is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a good card. I have some faith in it. It looks good. I'm excited for it. Don't know what the fuck's going on there. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be good on Saturday. We'll obviously be talking about this more on Thursday. We're going to do the parlay show. Let's make some money with this card, hopefully. But just take a quick look over the card, kind of like we did on Sunday. Not really any new opinions on it. Melissa Croden versus Theonara Lisboa. We'll see if Croden's any good. Lisboa, we already know is not very good. Let's see what happens here. Bakoyev welcoming Yusur Belagori to the UFC. Bakoyev should win this one. He is pretty damn good. One of the better middleweight prospects at the moment. So, yeah, I think he should probably take this. But we'll see. We'll see how he does against Alex Pereira's teammate. Third, Stephanie Luciano and Rivena Oliveira. How many Adi Oliveras are gonna fight in the next fucking week? Jesus. Not the greatest fight in the world here. Luciano probably should win. Rivena did not look very good in her debut like a year or two ago against, I think it was Lisboa. Luciano coming off a loss to Sam Hughes, which is kind of normal for prospects at this point in that division. We'll see. She should probably be able to get her second UFC win, but time will tell. Time will tell. Then we have number 4, the GOAT, Drew Dober, back against Kyle Prepelic. Yeah, Dober's gonna send Prepelic to the fucking Shadow Realm. What else can you really say there? Cool. Pretty long and short story there. Same thing I said on Sunday night. Then at middleweight, our first of I think 2 weight class changes on this card. Danny Barlow versus DeJordan Santos. Barlow should probably win this weight. He's moving up from welterweight after getting fraud checked against Sam Patterson. We'll see how he does here. Jordan Santos is not good, and Barlow should win, but it's a very worrying should in that statement. So we'll see. He should probably win, but again, we'll see. Then we have in the co-main of the prelims, Bruno Silva versus Hong Sung Park. Another easy fight to predict. Like I said on Sunday, Hong Sung Park should win this. He's very good coming off that. Lost to Taira in the main event. Bruno Silva getting older, just not that good. Park should win this pretty soundly. He's just better. And yeah, he should be able to take the win here. So yeah, pretty simple. Then the featured prelim, Charles Jourdain versus Davy Grant. I have no idea how to predict this fight. I think it could be a complete pick'em. I could see Jourdain winning. I could see Davy Grant winning. I struggle to be confident in either side of the coin, so We'll see. We'll see. Not really a fight I have much to say about right now. It's a great fight. It's a very good fight, but yeah, I don't really have a pick for it at the moment. And yeah, again, I just really don't know how to look at this fight. I could see either guy winning. Grant's still very good. Jourdain is always been kind of tough to predict because sometimes he looks phenomenal, other times he's terrible. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a good one. Very good featured prelim. I can see it going either way. We'll see what way it actually goes. Still not sure my pick yet. We'll find out on either the breakdown video Thursday night or fuck, I don't even know. I struggle to predict this fight, to be honest. Great fight though. Great way down the prelims. Then we move to the main card, being for the second move up. Kyle Nelson going up to lightweight to fight Matt Frivola. Yeah, this should be a win for Frivola. We all know he has a glass chin, but Kyle Nelson has glass hands. Yeah, Frivola should win this. Kyle Nelson's not known to be what we call good, and yeah, Frivola should win this. Pretty fucking simple. What else can I really say? He should get the win here. Kyle Nelson, I've never thought was good. I know a lot of people think he's good for some reason. He's not. And yeah, Frivola should take the win there. Then we have a fight that makes no sense to be on this card or on the main card. Cody Gibson versus Orichi Lang. Yes, it's a good fight. No, it makes no sense to be here because neither are Canadian. Cody should win. Orichi Lang's not very good. He's entertaining, but not very good. Cody is not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. He should probably win this. Yeah, Cody should win. I get why it's a pick'em though, but I'll say Cody should win it. Not the most confident pick I've had on this card, so we'll see. Then we get to the big four fights with Manon Fior versus Jasmine Jasdovicius. I said on Sunday, I'll say it again, Jazz should win this. She's gonna just maul Manon like Valentina almost did, really. Jazz should win this. She's really fucking good. She's getting better every fight. I get she's 36, but she's, again, still getting better every fight. Give me Jazz to dominate here as the underdog. I'm not saying it's free money, but I'm not saying it's not free money. People are gonna find out on fucking Saturday, man. Jazz is legit. She's going to beat the shit out of Manon, and I cannot wait to see it. Then we have Cheeto and Ariel Helwani. I hate them both. I don't care who wins this fight. Still don't know who I'm picking here. We'll see. We'll fucking see, I guess. Both Jose Aldo victims. Let's see what happens. Co-main, Kevin Holland and Mike Malott. I still say Holland should win this, which I know is something you should never say, but he should. Mike Malott's not good. I don't get why people want, like, why Dana and the UFC actually thinks he's good. Outside being Canadian, he's not fucking good. Kevin Holland should win this fight. Like, I'm not saying Kevin Holland's great. We know Kevin Holland. We know his skill level. He's not bad, but he's not good. He should beat Mike Malott, man. I truly believe he should fucking beat Mike Malott. And, yeah. I'm on Kevin Holland. And then the main event, Renier de Ritter versus Brendan Allen. Still wish it was Fluffy Hernandez, but what can you do? Yeah, Renier is the pick here, but like I said on Sunday, Brendan Allen could in a 5-rounder. And we know Renier has dog shit cardio. Brendan Allen can win this fight. I would not be shocked if he got an upset late. I would not be shocked. Renier's good. But after that cardio kind of goes out on him, like the Whitaker fight, he kind of falls apart a bit. And Brendan Allen ain't a 60-year-old Robert Whitaker. If we get the best version of Brendan Allen here, Ranier could be in trouble. Ranier could be in serious trouble here, and don't be shocked if Ron Allen comes out here and shocks people. I'm not going to say it's a certain thing or a very likely thing, but I'm definitely going to put the idea out there that it's possible. Brian Allen's very talented. And if he can fucking survive Ranier and leave round 2 or 3 with more cardio, if he can enter round 4, the fresher fighter, he could fucking get the win. So, yeah, I'm not saying it's plausible. No, I'm not saying it's likely, but don't count it out. I'm still gonna probably pick Ranier, but don't be shocked. That's all I'm saying. Don't be shocked if Brian Allen gets the win. That's all I'm saying. That's gonna be a good card. That's gonna be a very good card. I'm excited for it. Some duds on the card, obviously. Not every fight's a banger. Most fights are good, and I'm excited for them. So we'll see. I'm very excited for it, and I'm excited. What else can you really say? So yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be fun on Saturday. Gonna be a good card, and yeah, should be fun. Canada's gonna get hopefully a good card, which is something they don't really get too often. I kind of feel bad for them in that regard, and should be fun. So yeah, the nice big 4, some decent prelims. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about the card on Thursday with Jay Beers and see what he's thinking and what we're going to be betting. We're actually going to make a good bet this week that doesn't lose. Thanks, Ricardo Ramos, you piece of shit. And I'm very, very excited for UFC Vancouver. So now that that's out of the way, now we can move on to the last bit of fight stuff I want to talk about. Talk about the tennis series. We talked about Canada. Now let's talk about the fight news we had yesterday, because oh shit, was there a lot. The short I put out was only some of it, because there was a lot. So let's get into it. We broke all of this. We talked about this stuff on, I think, Friday night, Thursday, I don't remember. This fight already got canceled. Series City pulled out. They got to find a make her new fight. Good job. But let's talk about all the new shit that's happened post UFC Rio. Beginning with obviously the first bit of fight news to drop yesterday. Clearly not the biggest. Ismael Bonfim versus Chris Padilla. Padilla should win, I would have to imagine. Ismael's not very good. Bonfim's are just not very good. Is that on the same card as Gabriel? I believe it is. Padilla should win, even though he did look terrible against Jai Herbert, and probably lost that fight, to be honest. I'm definitely going to lean with Padilla here. Ismael's not very good, and yeah, Taco should win. Good Apex prelim. Then we get to all the big shit, beginning with the few fights I talked about in short yesterday. Finally, the main event of UFC 323, Merab Dvalishvili versus Piotr Jan 2. Finally happening. It should have happened on 320, but didn't. Now it gets the main event, the last pay-per-view of 2025, and the last pay-per-view ever, because in Paramount, I don't even know what they're gonna call it. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This is a fine main event. Like I said yesterday, underwhelming, yes. But are you happy for Merab? Yeah. Is it cool that he's gonna break the title record in a year with 4 defenses? Because he's a fucking psychopath? Yeah. And it's good Piotr Jan's getting his more than deserved second opportunity at Merab and the belt. So, yeah, this will be fun. This will be cool. Merab's gonna win. But yeah, I'm fine with it. Good for Merab, easily the fighter of the year. What else can you say? Then we go to the co-main of that card. Where's Jay Beers when you need him? Alexandre Cambodia versus Joshua the Man Fan. Yeah, Josh Van's gonna win this easily. Like I said yesterday, layup for Van. Cantoch is a self-explanatory. Easy win for Easy win for Van over Cantoch. Yeah, and no, simple. Sorry. Then we get to the main card of that card. I don't know if this can be the feature bout or the main card opener at this point because of the shit that's been booked after it. Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot. Also, like I said yesterday, they want to push Talbot, and they're succeeding here because he should win this fight. Cejudo should not even be on the roster anymore. This should be a free win for Payne Talbot, even though he's not good after getting fraud checked. Yeah, Talbot should win. Pretty simple as air. Yeah, not much to say. Then also the other main card fight we talked about on the short yesterday, Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Gushkov. They want to hand Jan a win. They look like more than likely they've succeeded because Bogdan's not terrible, but he's not phenomenal. Jan should be able to win this fight. Not really much else to say. Yeah. Then we get to all the shit that was announced after the short, and oh boy, there are many. And if what I think is next is the next slide, then we got a lot to talk about. Nope, god damn it. Okay, but this is still a good fight. So as we go from the shit in the short, we talked about to a bunch of other great fights, beginning with a great prelim on that December card for Zozian versus Nassim Sadikov. This is a good fight. This is a good fight. Frasiam on a nice winning streak. Nazim Sadikov is very good. This is a good fight. This could go a lot of ways. I don't know what the odds are gonna look like for this, and I'm definitely leaning a pick'em for this. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be a good fight. Amazing prelim on this card. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Great fight. And speaking of great lightweight prelims on this card, T-Rex is back against Chris Duncan. Oh fucking joy, is this gonna be bad shit. Yeah, they're finally doing this fight after both guys have called for this fight over and over and over again. They finally do it. Prelims of UFC 323. This won't go 15 minutes. This is gonna be a banger. Cannot wait. Oh, we've got a ride with T-Rex. Can't wait. Then we have the one I was excited to get to. Probably the featured bout of the card. Now that we know it's on the card, the winner is gonna be fighting Joshua Van, Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuro Taira. Yes. Exactly what I wanted to see. Moreno defending his spot against Taira. This is going to be amazing. Taira should win. The winner of this will fight the winner of the co-main on this card. So it's going to be Tatsuro Taira versus Joshua Van, which put that into my fucking veins. And yeah, this is going to be amazing. This could have been a main event of its own card. I'm more than okay for getting on a pay-per-view. I can't fucking wait. Amazing fight. Easily the featured bout of the card. I don't know where else you'd put this. I can't fucking wait. This card is going to be phenomenal. Then we have some other fights. This is on the MSG card in November. Another insane fight. Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. So this is on the JDM Islam card. Yeah, this is a good big fight. The winner will probably get the next title shot. So Michael Morales will be getting the next title shot because he is going to win this fight. Sean Brady is not that good. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Happy Michael Morales is getting the big spotlight. He should win this fight. He's just better. Sean Brady's not good. He lost to Bumble, enough said. I can't wait. Great fight. Awesome. And then we continue with another fight on the 323 prelim, another featherweight or lightweight fight on December prelims. Grant Dawson versus Manny Torres. We all hope Manuel Torres wins because Grant Dawson's a boring can, but we'll see. We'll see. So fingers crossed. Next, some Apex news. Austin Bashi pulled out this fight. Hired Emil steps in against Jamal Emmers. Cool prelim, and when is this card? November 8th. Good to see Hired Emil back. He should get back on track here. Jamal Emmers is good, but Emil is probably better and should get the win here. No one cares that Austin Bashi pulled out because he sucks anyway. Sweet. Saying this is the second to last fight, or maybe it is the last round. We'll see. Marvin Vettori versus Bruno Ferreira. Another fight on those fucking December prelims, which is stacked. Don't love this fight. Definitely think this should have been a DWCS versus Marvin Vettori. I don't really get why Bruno Ferreira got this shot. He's not very good. Very high chance Vettori wins this fight, to be honest. Bruno's not that good. And if he can't finish Marvin, which no one can, there's a high chance Marvin wins this fight. So I'm really intrigued with the betting odds in this one. And yeah, I still think this should have been a Diva Gutierrez versus Marvin Vettori, but whatever, what do I know? This will be interesting. Then what do we got next? Oh yeah. And that's that. The last one booked a couple hours ago. Miles Johns versus Muin Gafarov, November 1st. Cool Apex prelim. Miles Johns, we know is good. Muin Gafarov coming off that very good one against Rinier Nakamura. This is a good fight. Good fight, tough one to predict. Good Apex fight. There you go. A lot of fights booked right there. Some we already talked about, some we needed to talk about. I think taken out of the ones we already talked about, even with the ones we already talked about, this still might be the best one because this is batshit insane. And yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. A bunch of good fight news. And yeah, UFC was on fire yesterday with fight news. And then of course we're gonna look at what the cards are looking like now, getting more fleshed out, I guess you'd say. I guess we can. We won't start. We'll start with in November with the cards there. November 1st has 14 fights now, so maybe they'll try and add one more, but maybe not. This looks like a perfectly okay Apex card. This is not bad. Some dud fights, but some decent ones in there. It's an Apex card. Not everything's gonna be phenomenal, but there is some good on there. And this should be fine. Main event's still shit, but this should be fine. Then a week later, we stay in the Apex for another week main evented card. I think this one's actually looking pretty good. Hyder Meal, yeah, we talked about Ismail Padilla, Hokit, Yanez. Yeah, this card's good. Like every fight on this card's pretty solid. Yeah, this actually looked like a really good card. So this will be fun. This will be very, very fun. Then we go to obviously 322 in the Garden. Got the poster up. That's a very good looking poster. Why does that song got a belt? He's not a champion. And yeah, prelims about the same. Everything we've already seen before. She's not hot at all. And I guess this is gonna be the main card. That's a good looking main card. Like, that's a really good looking main card. A lot of moving pieces at welterweight. Morales and Protest getting into the top 5. We'll see what happens with JDM. Whaley and Val's amazing. Benoit's shit, but this is good. Prelims a little shaky. A little shaky on prelims, but it's fine. This will be good. This will be very good. Then we go over to a card that we already talked about plenty and we know is very good over in Qatar. 13 fights here. We'll see if that Luke Riley kid's good. Taporia's brother is back. Some good fights here. Koji Horiguchi's back, finally. Miktabek Oralbai's weird ass fight. The GOAT Shamil Gaziev. This is good. This card's fun. Very, very fun. 13 fights. They might even add 1 or 2 more. Can't wait. Then we move to the last 2 cards. Unless they put another card like here between these 2, which I wouldn't be shocked, but it's unlikely at this point. 322, the new look 322 with many, 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 many fights on it. This is not on the prelims, this is on the main card. Come on, Topology, you're not that stupid. You're not that fucking stupid. Yeah, this is very decent. Not phenomenal, but this is decent. It's a fine card. Very fine card. A lot of good prelims. It's decent. I enjoy it. It should be fun. Rob's not fucking human. And, yeah. We can do it. Insane, man. Can't wait. Good card. And then obviously we end it all in the Apex on the 13th of December with a card that's still developing. Obviously, Brendan Royval and Manel Kopp, who just missed out on fucking being on the flyweight card, clearly. But they are on this card, which is looking pretty alright so far. Nothing amazing. Some heavyweight action. Steven Asplund's debut. Excited for that. Olashaychuk, Treza Blada back. Joanne Robertson, who should be fighting Werner Jandiroba for the belt. UFC's looking good. UFC's looking good to end the year. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good gonna be good end of the year for UFC. The next couple cards. I'm excited, and should be fun. It should be very, very fun. So there you go. That's everything I have to say about UFC in 51 minutes. Holy. Well, that only leaves one thing to talk about, right? And that is the Fantasy League NFL. We always gotta talk about some NFL theme. And now we're a new week in fantasy. What is going on? Well, let's look at it. Because I know everyone's so interested in our Fantasy League. We'll look at the updated standings after a crazy week. Well, actually, we'll look at the games first. I think that makes a lot more sense. We'll begin with, of course, like I said on Sunday night, I was going to lose to Ninja, and I did. Fuck. Then J Beers lost to Vast by 3 points. He keeps losing these close fucking games, man. I feel so bad for him. I truly do, man. If he just had a better kicker, he would have won this game. I feel so bad for J Beers, man. Or if he would have played fucking DJ Moore over Michael Pittman, he would have won this game. I feel so bad. Vast escapes by the skin of his fucking teeth with a win here. Crazy. Wow. Poor J Pierce. And then we get to the crazy shit. Tone finally lost. Shiesty did it, breaking his undefeated streak at 5 by help of Rico Dowdle, and Drake London takes down Tone, giving him his first L of the season, and actually pretty dominantly, no less, by almost 20, over 20. Crazy upset. And then lastly, Chrome, speaking of O's going, Chrome finally wins the game against Matua. Not in by domination, no less. Craziness. Good for Chrome. Had a lot of good players helping here. Matua kind of, even if when he played his best options, he still probably would have lost, which sucks, but that's how fantasy works sometimes. And Chrome finally gets a win. What a crazy week. I lost to Javier's loss, that's just getting normal, but Tone losing and Chrome winning, it's getting interesting. Now to look at the updated standings. Now number 1 is not Tone, it is Ninja, who takes the number 1 spot with a 94% chance of playoffs now. Crazy. But Tone is still right behind him at number 2 with a 95% chance, and then Vast on number 3 with an 84% chance. Then, jumping up, I'm going to go back to see what she was at last week. The new number 4 ranked in the playoffs now, Jay Shiesty, with a 44% chance of the playoffs at 3-3. Crazy. Your boy falls down to 5th place with a 39% playoff chance after losing 2 in a row and falling to 3-3. Joy. And then we got the basement, J Beers 1-5, 18% chance for playoffs. He would need to pretty much win out at this point, it would seem. I feel so bad. He should have won his last 2 games. I don't know how the fuck he got fucked over. Matua 1-5, 18% as well, 4-game chance, same thing. And then Chrome 1-5, 8% playoff chance. Anything's possible, not probable. And that's that. For the season stats, points for Ninja takes that, points against. Matua is, I guess, getting the most points. I still don't get how this works. And then streak, Ninja has won 5 in a row, which means he lost in week 1 and never lost again. I've lost 2 in a row. J Bruce has lost 5 in a row. He won week 1 and has just been losing. I've lost 2 in a row. Shiesty with 2 in a row in the win column. Crazy. And the moves, I'm not number 1, shockingly. Fast is number 1 with 25. I'm at 20. Tone at 3. After loss, will that change? We'll see. Crazy shit in fantasy. Man, I love fantasy football. And it's getting interesting. I'm mid. Great. So, yeah, that's what happened last week. To look at this week's set of games, I will be playing as a Toner. Don't put much thought into this chance to win thing because Tone doesn't have his team set, neither really do I. I'm playing Tone, which I'm not looking forward to, but he will be down he'll be down James Cook and Puka Nacua, which is and Lamar Jackson, so I like that. I am down Garrett Wilson and probably Chuba Hubbard. Fuck. Though, see, I need a win here. I can't fall under 500. Then we got a very interesting one here. Ninja and Vast, 2 5-1 teams. Neither team looking like they're Emeka Buka down for Vast. That hurts them. And Derrick Henry's on a bye week. Ninja's down. Bucky Irving, Dalton Kincaid. So it's gonna be interesting. Both guys still have a good amount of players. A little weak here and here for Vast, but yeah, and you should not be able to play 2 tight ends. God damn it! Oh, Ninja needs a new kicker. Interesting. So that'll be a very interesting one. Very big game there. Then we have J Bears' best chance at breaking his losing streak. Someone has to get a second win. Chrome versus J Bears. Oh, someone has to win this one, please. J Beers, don't lose again. He is gonna be down with Josh Allen, which is fucking bullshit. But and Mike Evans ain't playing. He is gonna get Justin Jefferson back. Hallelujah to him. Chrome, all of his team players are still playing this week. This can be interesting. Someone has to get their second win. And then lastly, Matua and Shiesty, 1-5 or 3-3. Both Shiesty riding high on a winning streak. Matua coming off a loss. Let's see. Neither team. Oh yeah, they both have all their players. It would seem. Matua might get CeeDee Lamb back. Shiesty might get Brock Bowers back. This will be interesting. This will be an interesting one. I could see ES going a lot of ways. Shiesty should win. We'll see. So, interesting set of games. My first game against Tone, Ninja, and Vast for what looks to be probably, unless Tone wins, which he's not. Hopefully. This could either be the game for the number 1 crown. This is game for the number 6 crown. Japers, please win. And then Shiesty's playing to get above 500 for the first time this year, and maybe crawl into the top 3. So very interesting shit there. Hopefully everyone has their waivers in. There's not much to pick up this week, so good luck. If you need a quarterback, you have few options. Yeah, I think the best one would probably be Aaron Rodgers, which that says a lot. That says a lot. Running back, there is nothing. Zach Charbonnet and Michael Carter, who, yeah, there ain't shit. Receiver, there's a little more here. Jameson Williams and Jerry Jeudy, if you're that desperate. A Trey Tucker, Ricky Pearsall, Darnell Mooney, Calvin Austin. Not a whole lot here. Tight end, even less. What? Harold Fannin, Michael Mayer. I think that's terrible. I think this AJ Barner dude might be the best tight end available because he's been playing a phenomenal last like 3 weeks. So if I needed a tight end, I'd probably pick him up, to be honest. So yeah, or maybe if you want to get desperate, Michael Mayer if Brock Bowers does not play again this week. So yeah, and I think that's about that. I guess my lineup for now. I gotta try and make a trade, man. I really gotta try and make a fucking trade. And try to think about everything. Oh, lastly, the NBA League, which will be drafting on Sunday night if we get enough people in it. We got Vastin. Now we need Tone, Chrome, J-Beers, and Ninja. If we can get them, I can have a bot play Team 8. And, yeah. So, that would be the plan. Well, that is the plan. So, if we can get those 4 to join, then we will be doing a draft on Sunday night, 11:30. Can't. So, but we'll see. I won't get my hopes up because those assholes still haven't joined yet. So, and 3 of them have the invite. Jabers needs to send Ninja the invite. So, there you go. If we can get 7 people in here, we'll be drafting Sunday night. Can't wait. And yeah, there you go. Not really much else to say. So, boom. I'm back. We've not had a comment in almost an hour. Great. 12 views. Holy shit, we are balling. Yeah, I guess everyone's doing other shit. So, that's cool. I don't know, whatever. Like, what am I meant to do about it? Cry about it? It is what it is. It's bullshit, but whatever. People don't get I remember this shit. When this shit happens, I remember it. And, yeah. I remember this bullshit when I get left solo. I don't forget. I just remember that. So, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. It's bullshit, but whatever. I had fun. And hope you did. Hope the 12 people who watched did as well. Yeah, not really a whole lot to say. There you go. There you fucking go. So, I don't know. It's what it is. And frustrating. A bit frustrating to the very least. But, yeah. Again, I remember this shit. I'm not talking about, like, some people, I'm not talking about J-Beers. Obviously, I can't say a bad thing about J-Beers. He's awesome. Can't wait to have next 2 streams with him. But I'm talking about people. So, whatever. Shout out to the, I think, 3 people who were in chat tonight. XO, which I still believe was probably that fucking troll dude who always says that stupid little guy. It's like, corny. Yeah, I count made October 14th. Cool. Thanks. But also round 1 and Maddie, shout out to them, but they are awesome. And yeah, XO dude, if you're at least gonna troll, at least subscribe, asshole. If you're gonna make another account today, at least subscribe. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Gonna be back on streamer at least, and tomorrow we'll get back on track. Hopefully having views. So if I'm allowed to, I wasn't allowed tonight. Or no one cares about you poor little RX. RX always get left behind. So. Okay, well, that's fine. It's what it is. Hope everyone had a fine night doing anything. Are you talking about me? No, don't. Never talk about you. You're always here. Where I just talked about the fantasy league, how you finally lost. Now I'm not talking about you at all. I'm talking about a few other people. It's what it is, man. That's annoying, but whatever. I'll be XO rules. Yeah, I'll be a fine 3rd option, I guess. I'll be the last resort when no one else is alive. There you go. Whatever. I love y'all. I can't say a bad thing about most of y'all. Few. And yeah, shout out to everyone tonight. Had fun. Tomorrow we'll get back to shit. And Tone, join the fucking NBA league already, you asshole. You said you were going to do that like a week ago. If we can get 7 people, and we need you, J-Beers, Ninja, and Chrome. If we can get you 4 assholes, and then I can have a bot play number 8. So join the fucking league. You got the invite link on Discord. Yeah. So I don't know. I tried my best, had a good time. I talked to myself for an hour. Seems like the usual. I do that enough during the day. I don't need to do it at night too. But I had fun. Hope y'all did as well. And that's why I was quiet. I bet you were. So I'm gonna keep annoying y'all about the NBA thing. Join. Y'all said you want to do it. You and J-Bears especially. Now you're both being bitches. Join. Fuck, man. If y'all said you didn't want to do it, then I wouldn't have done it. But you and J-Bears both said, yeah, let's do it. And then you don't join. It's like, what the fuck, man? No. Join. I'm gonna annoy J-Bears tomorrow to join as well. And then Chrome, I'm gonna force in. And J-Bears need to send Ninja an invite. We're doing this fucking draft on Sunday night if you like it or not. So join. Yeah, I did that league for y'all, so appreciate it. Do it. And yeah, I do all this shit for y'all. So some people appreciate it, like Tone, like J-Beers, like Matt, and that's why I love y'all. And again, I don't know, a little frustrated. But good to be back. Took a day off yesterday. Good to be back in full swing of things. And we'll be back in the swing of things even more tomorrow with the rating show, where we'll be rating. I was here, didn't want to bring attention on myself. No, not that I'm talking about my loss. I'm joining. Well, thank you for listening, Tom. I appreciate it. That's Jamie says he's always listening, but I know he's a fucking liar. So. But thank you, Tone. I always know you. I can always trust you, Matt, Freezy, a few others to always be around. So that's why I really love y'all. That's why you're a mod. And again, yeah, you no big yeah, you're gonna lose eventually. Could have been worse. So, yeah, it's still 2nd place, and you're playing me this week. So good luck to me, really. Yeah. I don't know. Good to be back. Tomorrow rating show, Thursday parlay show, Friday pre-party, Saturday after party, and Sunday hangover, NFL recap, and the draft. So that's gonna be a long stream, I can already tell, and gonna be a fun one. So that's about that. I had fun. Contender Series was good today. UFC Vancouver this week. I gotta record the recap for you for Contender Series. Joy. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So unless anyone else wants to show up at the end here, somehow that always happens when I try to end stream. More people show up. So sure. But no, I love y'all. Feel you. I'm a little annoyed, but like I always say, I would watch Moss over me anyway. So hopefully everyone's enjoying Jackbox, Daisy, whatever the fuck you're playing. And I love y'all. Um, I'm gonna get out of here. I think I've fucking ranted for like 10 minutes at this point. Let's get out of here. Let's start wasting StreamYard. This precious StreamYard time by saying I love y'all. Go continue watching Gummy Gang or Smokey. I understand. As much as it annoys me, I understand. And later, buddy. We'll have a good night, Tone. I'll probably see you tomorrow because I always see you on stream. And shout out to all the 4 of you who hopped in chat tonight. And it's good to be back. Let's see what the rest of this week brings. Hopefully views, but I doubt it. At least we're gonna get J Bears to the next 2 nights, so that'll make things more bearable than talking to myself for an hour. With that being said, I love y'all. Have a good night. Happy Tuesday. Let's end to Wednesday. Let's rate some celebrities, which I have no idea how I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And as always, RX. Well, please like, comment, subscribe, 200 subs goal by the end of 2025. And now I can say, as always, RX out. Good vibes only. And always.